Well, here's a just a brief kind of rundown on what's been going on so far with this thing. Over the weekend, I got the holes drilled in the box. I was able to get the LCD screen mounted. I'd like to get a little frame for this thing just to kind of cover up those edges if this thing ever focuses. Focus. Focus. Whatever. Anyway, so that's all wired up, but I had this neat flat piece. I wanted to plug it into the board, but I wasn't able to, so I just had to, come on, do I have to do something silly with this thing? Well, whatever. Well, alright, here's what we have so far. Here we have the board that's got all of the manual watering switches, the base setting switches, the sensor inputs, and the LED controls here. All of this is wired up to these sets of green signal wires, which are, these are like for the LCD screen. They get translated over there. This is for the manual water. This is for the set base. Then I have the other greens running through here for the sensors. I still have to add I have to add 12 more wires to this freaking thing. 12 more green sets of wires. One set of 3 each for the RGBs. And that I can't really do anything about because we just don't have it digital. It's all going straight to individual inputs. Now, as you can see here, let's see if I can get my light down there, or how about I just move this into the light? I've hot glue gunned everything to the board, so it shouldn't be coming undone. It's pretty solid on there, and I want to get a riser here. I'm trying to double it up, so I'm letting the glue set, but I want to get that up in between there so that we can mount the two boards together. This here is the relay controlled section. It's got all 4 of our relays on here, our outputs for the solenoids, and then this is power from, this is for the 24 volt power. So this is our 24 volt board, which is controlled by signals from the Arduino. As you can see, they're already plugged in. So this portion of the board is separate from everything else. But all of this together, we have everything connected. I know it looks like a freaking hot mess here, dude. But it's coming along. One of the things I realized that I hadn't done yet was drilled the holes for the RGBs. So I'm concerned that this isn't going to be enough wire, but I mean lengthwise, but I'm pretty sure it'll be all right. I've tried to keep everything nice and tidy. I tried to clean up everything. These all have like loops, zip-tied loops in them, because I had them mounted in the box and I was just shortening the length of wire that each one had, the unnecessary, just cleaning things up. There was a lot of extra wire in here because I put the wire on the board intending to cut it off before I put the switches on, but I just didn't. It was just a stupid thing on my part, so it made it a little bit more interesting when I'm working inside the box, which is why it's on the outside now. So, keep your fingers crossed. This is where we're at. And it's going to go into the box pretty soon. I'm going to load the Arduino program up onto that as soon as everything's wired, and then give it a test run. Without the 24 volt supply, I'll put the 24 volt supply on later and test each one with the solenoid that I still have.